What do you pick? What would you say, that's the only razor I need for 2021 or 2022? Howdy, 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 howdy. Greg Tardif. I like talking about wet shaving. Almost too much. Probably too much. But if I didn't talk to you about wet shaving, I would talk to my wife about wet shaving, and she cares not a damn bit about it. So it would be super boring for her and not engaging for me. So one of the things that I love about making these videos is the comments. People just having a blast down there, making fun of me. Go for it. Just remember, the amount of sassy that you give to me, you will get back equally or greater. So bring it on. Let's go. Today we are talking about top five safety razors of 2021 and going into 2022. So I'm going to do 5 categories. And this year I've bought 17 razors. Don't tell my wife. Okay, before we get too far into this, I'm not going to do an in-depth review on each of these razors because I've already covered these in some videos. So make sure to check that out. I'll put a link to the playlist for best and worst razors. So the categories: travel, adjustable, mild, aggressive, and an overall winner. We're going to start with travel. Now, with each of these razors that I have here, 17 of them, they can all make do as being a travel razor. And yeah, that's the case. But for me, I want something that either has a pouch like this. So like the Phoenix Flight double open comb that tears down into this case that has scissors and a little slot for tuck of blades. So if you're checking a bag or going by plane or just a road trip or something, this is a great razor for you. Okay, that's a great razor right there. It's perfect. You get good shaves. It's easy. You don't have to overthink it. You can bring some Cremo, just throw it on the face and get to work. Or you could bring the Gillette Heritage. You could bring that on a trip too. Okay. That's got a cool case. I like that case a lot. It's a little bit bulkier than this one, but you know, that's okay. But if you're flying and only taking a carry-on, you can't bring your blades with you. So you bring the Colonel Conk, the double track. So there's 2 winners for a travel razor because one of them is going to be your Colonel Conk double track. If you haven't picked one of these up yet, try it. I think it's $12. Blades, they have proprietary blades that you can buy, and they're inexpensive as well, but you get a good shave. You can also shave your armpits with it if you want. You do you. And then the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrement, the Flight, this guy. Okay, that's my pick for the safety razor. And then when you can't bring a safety razor, you bring the Colonel Conk. So now let's talk about mild razors. Mild razors are pretty cool. A lot of people that start out with wet shaving start out with a mild razor, even if they don't know it. You know, we talked about the Heritage, the Gillette Heritage. That's a really nice razor. That came out in like 2019. But yes, the Gillette Heritage is a mild razor. The King C Gillette is a mild razor. I have the Phoenix Symmetry as well as a mild razor. I have the Edwin Jagger DE86 as a mild razor. Gillette Tech, I have that as a mild razor. Here's what I look for in a mild razor. I want something that's easy to hold because it's going to take 3 passes when you're shaving. I want something that is easy to change the blade on and just fits my hand right. So a shorter handle version, the Gillette Heritage is my pick. It's got a head very similar to the Edwin Jagger. Has a head very similar to the King C Gillette, but it's easy to hold. The knurling's on it's good, so for getting those against the grain. Shaves, it's very manageable for me, and I got, you know, mangly fingers, mangly hands, so that certainly helps. It also has a really killer case. So that's why I'm picking the Heritage, okay? Now, let's get aggressive. Let's get aggressive. And the aggressive field is a lot of fun because there's a lot of different stuff you can throw in there as an aggressive. I'm putting the fake light in there in the lineup for that. I am including the fine Marvel razor, the Parker 96R, the Parker 66R, and this Vanderhagen. I've not covered this one in a video because I don't like it. So guess what? That one didn't win. One more aggressive. My Shavette. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's why I'm picking what I'm picking. I picked this because it got me more into aggressive razors. And I think everybody should try this at least once as they get into wet shaving. Because I think it's that neat, okay? It's the Shavette, okay? This is aggressive. It's not the easiest thing to pick up and just start doing, okay? It takes time to get used to. But after using this as often as I have, and I've used it almost on every shave over the last 3 months or so, even if it's just a little bit, but it made me realize that I'm not a mild shave guy. I like aggressive shaves because I don't need as many passes to complete a shave. And so like, I wouldn't have ever rekindled my love for a 96R or like the fine Marvel razor, which is pretty aggressive. It's not super aggressive. Or have spent as much time trying to figure out this fake light filament razor from PAA, the Shavette. It makes you really think about what you're doing while you're shaving. I've changed my ankle up a lot since my first video on it. This has been a game changer for me this year, and that's why I'm putting it as the winner for the aggressive. Let's talk about adjustable. I covered the adjustables in a specific video, you know, which one I like the best, and my answer has changed a little bit. And I think because for a year, right, and for going into 2022 as well, thinking about it this way, it's like, I want something that's gonna last me forever, not just a long time. I want something that I can say, hey, here it is, to my children, or to my children's children, or to somebody I meet on the side of the street or something, okay? And that's why I'm picking the Rex Ambassador as my adjustable winner. It fits the bill. I've gotten used to shaving with it. The one gripe I've had about it, I've gotten past it with like changing the blade on it and trying to see the little red dot down here. Everything else about this razor, I've just fallen in love with it. I think that's just wonderful. Wonderful. I'm super happy that I've finally got that. I still like and use the Parker variant all the time. I use the Rockwell Model T2 very frequently, and I like that a lot. I revisited the Merkur Future the other day because somebody had commented giving me a bunch of guff about it, and I appreciate it because, as I said during the aggressive portion of this, I have kindled love for aggressive razors, and the Future is kind of aggressive, even at its lightest setting. Not saying I fully enjoyed it, but I liked it better than I did when I first bought this. And the Vikings, the Meiji, I like the razor. I just can't pick it as my favorite because I don't think it's as well made as all the other razors that I have here. And then overall, my favorite razor of 2021 going into 2022. What the heck? What should we pick? What should we pick? What do you pick? What would you say that's the only razor I need for 2021 or 2022? You know, they're all really good razors. Overall, if I could only have one of them, it would be an obvious choice. The Rex Ambassador would be my overall pick for safety razor of 2021-2022 because it goes aggressive, it goes mild, and it's adjustable and you can travel with it, and it's built well enough that I don't think I'll ever run into any issues with it falling apart on me. But yeah, I think the Rex Ambassador is gonna take the show. I appreciate everybody that has watched videos of me talking into a camera lens this year. I'm gonna continue making videos. I hope if you're not subscribed to this channel, you go ahead and subscribe. We have a lot of fun in the comments. I try my best to reply to every comment and not just haha, unless that's all it's due. But I try to have actual conversations with people in the comments. So feel free to open it up and let's have a big conversation about this, because it's not just about what I think. I like to know what you think too. So I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful new year. Safe holidays if you're traveling, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.